to start a presentation from scratch, and for the purpose of this exercise we're going to present our internet business in Microsoft PowerPoint. While we're doing that, take note that we will be using various menu options in Microsoft PowerPoint that will enable you to actually format and change the font properties of your slides and the slide backgrounds and so forth. I'm going to type in here the name of our business, 21st already. When we type in the heading there, we actually realize that Microsoft PowerPoint is highlighting that in red, which actually says to us the spelling in here is wrong, it's not correct. So for us to correct the spelling in Microsoft PowerPoint, we need to know the proper tools to actually correct spellings in there. But for the purpose of this lesson, I'm going to just quickly change in that. We will deal with the spellings and grammar later on. Now, this is the name of the company that we want to present. The next dialog box, we can add in whatever we want as part of our presentation, but for the purpose of this, I'm going to just delete this text box. We have actually inserted a heading in our first slide, which is the heading slide or the first slide of our presentation. Now, to insert a new slide into your presentation, you will simply go into Insert and then insert a new slide on the Home tab. And then you will see various slides in there that you can pick up from. And for the purpose of this training, I'm going to just pick up the title and text option. In here, I'm going to type in the products that our company is selling. So I'm going to click in their product, and let's name a few products that we're using in there. So take note that as you type in Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint doesn't format your text. It allows you to go back and change the font properties of whatever text that you type in there. Let's type in the product in there. Our company is offering internet services. We are offering printing services. We are also offering document management. Services. All right. Now, this is our second slide in our presentation, so we can move in between the two slides, and later on in the presentation we will see how we can manipulate the slides and view them in different ways. Now, as you will see that both our slides are not changed. They are by default the slides that Microsoft PowerPoint give you. We're going to try and change the font properties of the title slide, which is the first slide. So to change the font properties, you might need to go in and select the font area and go into your font dialog box. Now your font dialog box, as you click on it, it will give you various options, and these are the options that allows you to change the font properties there. Take note there that the font style that is in there, it's called it's a heading, it's based on a heading style. You might want to go in and pick up any of the font properties in there that you that interest you. You can go in and change the font size there. You can go in and change the font color and so on. So you can also go in and look at what you're having in here. For example, in there I select all caps and go OK. Now I've changed the font properties of this text box, so this text box looks a little bit different from the one in the second slide. So if I want to, I can go in and copy the formatting in here to match the ones in the next dialog box. So I can go in, click in there, go into the format painter and actually copy the painting to the heading in there. So I've got my headings looking the same in the first slide and in the next slide. Now moving from there, let's go in and insert a different slide altogether, which is a slide. Let's go in and insert a slide which is a blank slide. Now let's look at how to work on a blank slide. You will see there that this slide won't allow us to print anything, so we might want to go in and put in our own text boxes. Now, how do you put in a text box in Microsoft PowerPoint slide? Go into insert menu and you will find various objects that you can insert into Microsoft PowerPoint. Let's in here click on the text box. We draw the text box in there and we can then go in there and type the heading of our slide. In here, let's go in and type the heading here should be the sales figures previous years. So we have inserted our own text box. We can then format the text box in a different way, let it look differently. We just made the text to be a little bit bigger. We can as well go and use the font color and select and center align the text in there, so you can pretty much control what you do with the text in this text box.